Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Great Day, Connecticut. Happy Monday to you. I'm Kara Sundlin.
And I'm Caitlin Francis in for Scott today.
Yeah. So we are so excited that so many of you came out to the Denise Danzo Foundation walk to fight rare diseases. We've got some great video. It was just a beautiful day on Saturday. Kate and I were just talking that there was so much going on.
It was such a busy weekend.
Such a busy weekend, but it was so many of you came out. And one of my favorite moments, I actually got to meet Denise, the Fidelco dog that we did a story on.
Yes.
And so, talk about synchronicity. This dog ended up being a guide dog for a man with a rare disease, and he came to the walk. So just so many people, and there's Catherine, Denise's daughter, and her husband Wayne. So the foundation has really been taking off. I encourage everyone to go. There's our whole Channel 3 team. Check out thedenisefoundation.com. Please follow it on social media. You know, there's even ways you can apply for grants. We've got some other great events coming up, a golf tournament and a Human Spirit Awards dinner. But I think for those of you who knew Denise, you would have felt her presence there. There's the spirit of kindness and helping those who do have rare diseases. She always did those incredible stories. So it was a beautiful day.
It looked like a beautiful day, and I'm so glad that everybody was able to go out and enjoy. And then there was another fantastic event this weekend as well. This was yesterday in East Windsor. The Warehouse Point Fire Department Firehouse hosted a pasta dinner for Gavin Anderson. You can see Gavin right there in the middle, and his family. Cait is his mom, Colin his dad, his sister Bailey, and his brother Spencer. And then Renee DiNino there with Adam Rivers from iHeartRadio, Adam Rivers' family as well. We had a fantastic day. The entire East Windsor community came out. They raised more than $20,000. Yesterday alone, 3 seatings for pasta dinner. We had a man come from Niantic by himself just because he saw it and wanted to support Gavin. So we had a lot of stories like that yesterday. And they're raising this money to help Gavin and his family with home remodels to keep him safe and secure in their home. So we really sincerely, from the bottom of our hearts, appreciate everybody showing such wonderful support.
Yeah. 2 great events, and I'm sure many more out there, but wonderful.
I know, we were
so
saying,
many people getting out there to help. So
what a busy weekend.
I know. I thought, did everyone say, let's put every event on the last weekend of April? But anyway, so Oscar-winning actress Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Did you know her real name is Emily? And not only that, she would like to be called by her name, Emily.
Well, you know what? I don't blame her, because I guess when your name, when you're called something your whole life and then you have to change your name to something else, because she says that when she went to go get her SAG card, Emily Stone was taken by another actress, so she had to change it to Emma.
Yeah.
So I guess.
But now that she's made it and she's pretty big and people know who she is, she's saying, you know, I think I would really love to be called Emily.
Yeah, I mean, but that's her name, so I totally I guess I understand that. But I guess if you're an Emma Stone fan, that's got to be
getting used to.
That's going to be hard for people to transition, and then all of what is she going to change all of the movie titles or credits?
Maybe just going from here forward. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, somebody who doesn't need a full name, Britney Spears.
Yes, she settled with her estranged father. They've been battling, as you know, for years over her conservatorship, and they've been arguing for a long time over the payment of legal fees, and even just the idea that she had a conservator. Of course, we reported that, you know, she no longer has that. That was terminated. That was the whole Free Britney movement.
Right.
But they've been asking for court approval for more than $2 million in fees. And the terms of the settlement have not been disclosed, but Britney's attorney says the court filings, her wish for freedom is now truly complete because they're done with that.
Well, I guess that's good news for Britney, and hopefully she and her family can find some peace at this time, because I know that there's been a lot of ongoing issues with her parents and her sister, and so hopefully she can put that behind her.
Taylor Swift is outdoing herself. You know, if you're the one to beat, when you have to beat yourself, right?
What's new?
The Tortured Poets Department has debuted at #1 in the Billboard 200 chart. Music has racked up more than 2.6 million sales. And it's double her previous record. So if you've got your own record to beat.
She's topping her own records. And this was set by last year's 1989 Taylor's version. That was the last record that she set, so she nearly doubled that. Doubled.
It's incredible.
I mean, what are you going to do?
She is the only artist ever with more than 1 million first-week sales for 7 different albums. Wow.
That's incredible. I mean, everything she touches just seems like it turns to gold. And speaking of gold...
Speaking of gold, John Jacob Astor, he had a gold watch. He was the wealthiest passenger aboard the Titanic. And now if you would like to own that, you can have it. It's one of a number of items that are up for auction that have come from the tragic sinking of the Titanic. They're thinking it's going to go for anywhere from $125,000 to $188,000.
That's incredible. There's also a leather travel bag that belonged to the Titanic orchestra leader Wallace Hartley. That's up for auction as well. Just incredible auction items there. Okay, this is awesome news. It's official. China has signed into an agreement to send 2 giant pandas back to the United States.
Yeah.
They're coming to San Diego Zoo. Remember that the pandas from D.C. went back to China.
Yeah, so they started a 10-year agreement here, and so since on the East Coast you would have been able to see them in Washington D.C., but
now we can go to the West Coast.
Yeah, you can go to the West Coast, and now you have more beautiful pandas, a male and a female. They'll be sent to the U.S. accompanied by a Chinese expert, some breeders, veterinarians, and the zoo is also going to renovate and upgrade their enclosure so they have everything that they need to make them happy.
All right,
That's
so they're coming
cute.
back to the United States.
Love it.
Very
I
good.
love pandas. They're so cute.
Very
All
good.
right, so we have a great show for you on your Monday.